Yo, what's up? I recently posted a video called What Happened to PVZ. And yeah, so today we're gonna talk about what happened to Angry Birds, or do you remember Angry Birds? Well, today I'm gonna talk about the upsides of Angry Birds and the downsides of Angry Birds and all about. Anyway, since I'm rating this game, should I make a new series about this, like rating old games and stuff? Well, before we talk about anything, please like the video and subscribe if you're new, and turn on the notification bell. Anyway, sit back and relax, grab your chips and grab your soda, and prepare to watch What Happened to Angry Birds, or do you guys remember Angry Birds? So I hope you guys enjoy this. Comment down below what game I should rate next and tell you guys about. Okay, let's just start off with Angry Birds was created on December 10, 2009 by Rovio. Well, with the same as Plants vs Zombies, this is also my childhood game and I loved this game so much. I was literally in love with it. And yeah, it was so nostalgic, like when I think about it now.
The company Rovio created games before Angry Birds and they weren't doing so well, but when they created Angry Birds, they blew up. That's the game that made them rich, and yeah. You know, my favorite Angry Birds sequel was Angry Birds Space and the Angry Birds Star Wars games, and yeah, they were so fun. Let me just say that once Rovio made Angry Birds when they blew up, they made sequels, and that was a really good idea because they earned a lot of money from that. My favorite other sequels, Angry Birds Go and Bad Piggies. So basically what Bad Piggies is, you have to create like a base for the pig to protect it from the birds, I think. And it was so fun and very creative of them to do, and I really enjoyed it. And my favorite bird would probably be Chuck because he's funny and hilarious.
We start replacing those kids. Ladies, get busy! We're gonna be laying some eggs tonight.
He's also got the speed which I really like, and that is just similar as me. I'm also fast. Yes, I am fast. Okay, I'm like the Usain Bolt. I also like another bird which is called Bomb, and he is powerful. And bruh, once you shoot him, his purpose is to blow up stuff, and I thought that was funny as a kid. I remember those. Now I see a pattern. All these birds have their own power. So Red he's useless, and then Matilda, the white bird, she like gets pregnant and lays out eggs and it explodes, and these three just splits up. And yeah, they're pretty okay, I guess. And Terrence, yeah, we don't talk about him. Can someone tell me how these birds can fly even though they don't have wings or feet? Please someone just tell me, because I don't understand. Please someone tell me the physics how these angry birds can fly. This does not make any sense. But the only bird that can fly is Mighty Eagle. I mean, he doesn't exactly fly, but he crashes. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god, this was funny back in the day.
Is there anything else to talk about? Well, yes, there is actually. You can also talk about the animation. The animation was actually really good. I mean, it was cringe and all. When I think about it now, I thought it was cool back then. But yeah, it's okay, I guess. I think I can do better. Just kidding. And the animation for Angry Birds Space, that was dope. That was dope, actually. This was so much better than the series of the Angry Birds animation thing. Picture this, back in the day of when I had Angry Birds Space, I would play it on my mom's MacBook, and I would have so much fun. But I never had the time to play with it. Angry Birds Space is dead. The reason why it's dead is because Rovio didn't have enough time to update for these kind of old games for newer devices. So yeah, they cancelled it. But they added an Angry Birds Classic, but sadly it doesn't have Angry Birds Space in it. Well, this is sad. But let's not talk about the movie. 2016, that's when the Angry Birds movie came out. And I just have to say, this is a really good movie. They added legs to Chuck. Oh my god. Voiced by Olaf. I mean, voiced by Josh Gad. Spoilers ahead, but the birds already won, the pigs lost. They took the time and effort to put so many references to this game. They added the slingshot at the end. There was a big slingshot battle at the end. It was so cool. I liked it when I was a kid. I don't know if I like it now. And also forgot to mention that the pig is voiced by Bill Hader. They also added people from Smosh like Anthony Padilla and Eon Hecox. They both voiced two birds, and the two birds are really iconic. One was Bubbles and one was Hal, I think. Bro, the Smosh Brothers made a whole video about these two birds and they went to play the characters. Also, I forgot to mention at the end they showed the three blues. They weren't really in the movie that much, they only showed them at the end. And as a kid, I really enjoyed the last scene when they like slingshotted the three birds. But they didn't show much of it, and I didn't like. I guess they did okay in the box office. They made millions, but yeah, I think this movie did pretty good in my opinion. And yeah, I hope the other movie did good. Angry Birds 2, in my opinion, is completely trash. I didn't really like it. It didn't give that much references to the game as like it did in the first movie. And some of these characters are not part of the game. This is all my opinion. If I were to describe this movie, I would describe it as stupid. Yeah, come fight me. And apparently Mighty Eagle has a wife in this movie and I don't understand. It's not in the game. Both of the guys are friends and I don't understand, bro. This guy tried to eat your kids. Why? The plot of the movie is to stop the third island from destroying the other two because they wanted free land and stuff. The bad guy was Mighty Eagle's wife, of course, if you guys have been watching Angry Birds 2. And yeah, she wanted revenge on her husband because the husband like left her because he was too like scared to continue in life and stuff. They didn't really make that much of a reference to the slingshot at all in this movie except for transportation and stuff, and I think Angry Birds 1 was better than this movie in my opinion. In conclusion, all the Angry Birds games were good. All of them. I'm talking about all of them. They're all good. The ball games and stuff like that. Yeah, they're all good. The Angry Birds movie, it was also good, but not as good as the game. They made so many references, and that's what I like. They could have improved that in Angry Birds 2. And yeah, that's what I like about Angry Birds. Angry Birds 2, what I said about the referencing, they didn't do that much of that. And yeah, they put in characters that were not in the game, and yeah, there will be no drawing in this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching and see you guys later.